try real hard, shooting for the stars. I've been taking my time, gonna put no pressure on you, but I want your loving so bad, and I think it's time that you knew.
Hi everyone, welcome to Evening in the Furnace. We're gonna have some really interesting people here today. Alright, let's have a nice little introduction with all the great members that are part of our tour. What did I just witness?
But I realize all of this waste of time I could be sharing with you. I'm gonna shoot for the stars.
Please excuse a special interruption from the Furnace Dance Company.
All right, good evening and welcome to Evening in the Furnace. Before I start saying anything about Evening in the Furnace, we need to give a shout out to Mason Hockett for making this video. See, Mason, I introduced you before myself. I am Mrs. Burek, and I am excited for you to be here tonight to witness the gifts of improv and dance. If you are unfamiliar with our team or why we are called Furnace Company, there are actual reasons though that go back 25 years as to why this group exists and what they are about. Furnace Company, that name is not an accident. It is in direct connection to the book of Daniel, chapter 3, where Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said no. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said no. We're not going to bow down to whoever you think we should bow down. We only bow down to the one true God. And the challenge then for us as improvers and as dancers is to do the same. We're not going to do improv that divides. We're not going to do dance that makes people feel a certain way that's maybe bad. Instead, we're going to try to do those two art forms in a way that points back to God, the one true God. Oh, thank you. So you can imagine, though, that is challenging to do for a number of reasons. Number one, it takes a lot of courage and guts and bravery to get up here on the stage and to dance in front of sometimes your peers, sometimes people you don't know, as we have done the last number of days of our tour. It also requires a lot of bravery to get up and do improv without a script, because the concept of control then is gone for me as well as for them. And, that's why I think God is in the business, though, of pushing us to stop trying to control everything and start trying to do what he asks us to do. So tonight, when you go about watching all of these art forms, I would ask that you would remember that the people up here, it requires a lot of bravery. And it's easy to make mistakes in terms of the things that come out of your mouth or the way that you do your turns on stage. It's hard. So as you go about watching them, I ask that you'd give them a measure of your grace, remembering the bravery it requires to do this at all. Let's pray. Dear Jesus, we thank you so much that you are a God that asks us to take risks, asks us to get out of our comfort zone and to do things that sometimes are scary. And we also know, Lord, that you're a God that's creative and asks us to use our gifts. We're so thankful, Lord, for these students who are willing to use their gifts tonight. We ask, Lord, that as an audience that we would receive their gifts with great cheerleading and great encouragement. For we know, Lord, that you are the biggest cheerleader for us, and we're so grateful that you are. Thank you for this opportunity tonight. It's in Jesus' name, and all God's people said. All right, let's start us off with some improv. Okay, if you would please welcome to the stage Daisy, Luke, and E-Money Cobb. And coming with them are going to be Trent, Matthew, and Grace, who are going to be my lovely assistants. Why don't you sit right here on the edge of the stage? They're going to be my lovely assistants. Look at that. Look at those smiles. All right. If you don't know anything about improv, or even if you think you do, like I said, they have to make up everything on the spot. So we rehearse a lot of skills, and then the question is, can you use your skills when it comes down to being in front of an audience? That's the challenge. So what they're going to do first for you is a game called Blind Line. In the game Blind Line, this is what you are going to see. These three are going to create a scene for us. However, I still like to control some things, and I'm sure you'd like to too. So we're going to kick them out of the room. We're going to decide some of the lines we'd like to hear them say in this scene. So I need you guys to exit out that door, and I want Ivy or Aiden to follow them and make sure they're securely out. Run! Go! Artists can run! Go! Okay, they're going outside into the outer sanctum instead of the inner sanctum. Okay. So if I can have some house lights, because I'm coming out to you, my audience, here in a moment. So, audience, woo! There you all are. Good, you're out there. Wasn't talking into the void. All right, what's going to happen is I'm going to come out and I'm going to ask you for some lines that you would like to hear them say. These three are going to write those lines down on a piece of paper. When my other three who are outside come back in, they will receive that paper. They are not allowed to look at it. They must put it in their kangaroo pocket and then pull it out at any moment and say what's on that line and then explain why they just said that. Now, here's the deal. When you come to see an improv show, I want you to know what kind of humor we do here at Wheaton Academy. Our humor here at Wheaton Academy is meant to unify, not to divide. So what do I mean by that? We do not do humor that causes a group in here to go, you guys get to laugh at this joke, but for the rest of you, this joke is at your expense. So I would encourage you to follow in kind with your suggestions. We're looking for suggestions that are going to make us all happy and joyful in the time that we live in. And we are looking for suggestions that are going to challenge us and inspire us. So with that, I need some famous lines from movies, like Luke, I am your father, or To Infinity and Beyond. This man is raising his hand. I'm so impressed. You don't have to raise your hands. I just need to hear them. But I'm coming to you anyway. All right, I got from this man from the movie Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. Would you like me to finish that quote? Yeah. You never know what you're going to get. Who's writing that down? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Deep thoughts right over there. Love that. Give me another one. Oh, I heard one right here from the effervescent Alicia Haywood. There's a snake in my boot.
I got that.
We've all been there, people, right? There's a snake in my boot. I need another one. Come on, come on. Huh? What? Where is Pepe? Is she... Oh, where is Padme? Is she all right? What is the rest of it? Is she safe?
Is she safe? I got it. Who's got that one?
Where is Padme? P-A-D-M... Put A-Y, because I don't know if they'll get it. Where is Padme? Is she alive? Is she all right? Is she safe? These are thoughts that have rolled around in my head at night on my pillow. Where is Padme? Is she all right? Come on, give me some more. Oh, beautiful. Give me that. Yes. We're not in Kansas anymore. Truer words couldn't have been spoken. We're not in Kansas anymore. How many lines you got? Got 4? No one's telling me. Okay, good. So we're doing well. I need another suggestion of a line. Oh, I'm coming to the back. Yes. Look at these 3 back here. Raising their hands. They want me to see. What do you got to say, gentlemen? Oh, baby. Pound it. Okay. He said, This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Love that line. This town ain't big enough for the... Oh, yes. Ooh, and we got I'll Be Back from Terminator. He even knew the reference, guys. Good job. I'll be back. Hopefully in Schwartz. Oh, and I got We're Gonna Need... Is it your or we're? Whichever one you want. You're gonna need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Do you each have 3 lines?
I got one more.
You got 3? Trent, you got 3?
Maybe. Yeah.
Trent, you're never helpful when I ask this question. What?
One more.
You need one more? Trent, one. Yeah. Trent still. Okay.
One.
I need 2 more lines. Who's got one? Ah! I got one here. Okay, dude, you and I are like soul siblings in some kind of way. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I got it.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I got one more. Oh, and I got Let It Grow. Let It Grow. From the Lorax, in case anyone was wondering.
Okay, I got.
I can bring.
What do you do?
Which one do you have?
Let It Grow.
I got all 3.
Okay, Grace is going to remind us what these lines are. And a hush fell over the crowd.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. There's a snake in my boot, and we're not in Kansas anymore.
Excellent. Trenty for the win.
I got. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Life is like a box of chocolates.
You never know what
you're gonna get.
Good.
And Let It Grow.
And let it grow.
I got I'll Be Back. Where is Padme? Is she all right? And I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Oh. Okay, now what's going to happen is we're going to bring them in here. They're folding up these lines. They have to distribute them to those players. They're going to put them in their pockets. At any time in the scene, they're going to pull that line out, read it out loud, and then explain why they just said that. So let's get them in here with a big round of applause. Fold them up. Don't let them see them. Stand up. Give it to them. All right, y'all are in for it because this is a very clever and impressive audience, which I don't say that at every performance. But this is a good group. I can feel it already. All right, remember, those lines are going into your pocket, into the vault. At any time, you got to pull those out, and we got to see what happens. You guys ready to watch Blind Line? All right. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Begin.
Tracy, I know your history with your boyfriend's not gone too well, but I found the perfect match for you.
Dad, you said this last time, and the time before that, and the time before that. Don't make me meet another guy.
Now, this is a very distinguished gentleman. I've selected the perfect one for you. It's like I always tell you.
Dad.
Life is life like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Dad, you know I don't like distinguished gentlemen. I mean, it's like Mom always says. You're gonna need a bigger boat. And I just feel like that's gonna apply for me.
Yo, what's good, Tracy? How's it going? And no, it's been a couple of years, but I'm so excited to hang with you again, you know?
Hey, Dexter.
It's good to see you.
You know, this reminds me of that one time when... I'll be back. Yeah, when you know, I left and now I'm back.
Dad, I thought you knew Dexter. I mean, he and I went out a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, you went out already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It was a really good experience. We talked about how I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. You know?
Yeah.
That's just what we talked about. And it was a great conversation.
It was.
You know, I don't. You appear very different than when we talked last time. I remember you were a man of culture, and how the last thing that you said before we parted ways. Where's Padme? Is she all right? I didn't know that you were such a Star Wars fan at the time.
I mean, well, that's his nickname for me. I mean, he's the Anakin to my Padme.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Tracy, you've seen the movies, right?
Yeah, Dad, but when you showed me those movies for the very first time, you said, "We are not in Kansas anymore." And I know that you meant that it's not the olden days anymore. I mean, we can be together and it's gonna be fine.
I know.
I simply cannot allow it. You are not who I thought that you once were, Dexter.
What? I thought you trusted me with Tracy. This is just making me feel so. This torn ain't big enough for the two of us. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Let's go, Pops. Let's go.
Please.
Keep
Please.
a cool head.
Dexter, Dad, don't fight over me because there's a snake in my boot.
Oh!
And scene, very nice job. And this is what happens when your parents try to set you up on a date. All right, if you would please welcome to the stage Aiden, Carrie, Billy, Trent, Emmy, and Lorelai. All right, if you are someone who knows what Mad Libs are, you know how when you're in the Mad Libs, you got the story, and then they leave these blanks. And in the blanks, you have to kind of fill in what's missing. This game is called Mad Libs. In the game Mad Libs, this is what you are going to see. Emmy, Billy, and Aiden are inside the game. But because they're going to have some blanks in what they want to say, they have a Mad Libber behind them who will be filling it in. Lorelai will be filling in anything that Emmy needs filled in. Trent is going to be filling in anything Billy needs, and Carrie is going to be filling in anything Aiden needs. Let's give them an example of how that's going to work. So give me the start of a sentence.
Well, I went to the grocery store, but all they had was eggs and bread.
And so once she's filled in the blank, then he has to repeat that using any kind of emotion or anything that she has enhanced in terms of the dialogue. Make sense to everybody? So what I'm going to need from all of you is I'm going to need a suggestion of a social situation where your words really matter. Oh, I like first date. Excellent choice. First date. I'm going to need two of you to start on. One is going to start off. The suggestion here is first date, and we're going to see how Mad Libs rolls. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I cannot believe. I just can't believe. I feel
Comatose.
Daisy, what are you doing?
Sit down. Don't let the rats hear you.
The rats? Do you mean by
The refrigerator?
the refrigerator?
David, we're in a cave. We've been stuck. Whoa. Wait, how did you get here?
Okay, let's start from the story. You asked me for the first date, and we ended up here.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I feel like we're kind of lost.
Wow, that was really profound. So, do you come here often?
You know, I just like this place, especially with you here.
Oh.
Babe.
What are you doing with him?
What are you doing with him? Who are you? What's going on? I feel so
Enradiated.
Explain yourself.
Go on, tell him.
Well, so the story starts with
A first date.
a first date. A first date? Of all the things to say, that was the best one?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
He's not into it right now.
He's not into it right now.
So, let me get this straight. He says that you're on a first date, even though we are dating, and I think he should pick up on that. And you say he's not really into it right now. As if he was, that would make this all better? No.
We are getting out of this cave and then we're done.
We're getting out of this cave, and then we're done.
Robert, how can you do this to me?
How is this surprising to you?
Who is this guy?
You're gonna ask me.
The best hockey player in the world.
The best hockey player in the world, or we're gonna have a serious problem.
But you just show up as
A person.
A person?
You know what? I think the both of you need to...
Sort this out on your own. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, sort this out on your own. I'm gonna, go.
Okay, sure. Listen here, pal. What are your intentions with my girlfriend? If you don't answer me, I'm gonna...
Lose my marbles.
Lose my marbles. And you don't want to see what happens when I can't find my marbles.
Reason number 604 not to go on a first date in a cave. There it is. All right, let's get a number from the dancers.
All right, good evening. My name is Lissy Bailey, and I'm the Furnace Company dance coach. Our team is so excited to share with you tonight so much of the work that has gone on in the past couple of months. So we have a number of routines for you this evening, but here to introduce our first dance of the night is some of our dancers. So welcome them.
Hi, my name is Emma, and I'm a principal dancer on Furnace Company.
And my name is Evelyn, and I'm an ensemble dancer. Today we will be dancing to a version of the song Goodness of God, sung by C.C. Winans. This song has reminded me that I can be confident knowing that God is my Father and friend throughout every situation. Hebrews 4:16 says, "Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need."
One of my favorite lyrics in this song is, "In the darkest night, you are close like no other." In my life, I have seen God speak to me most in the midst of struggles. Sometimes he reveals himself in unexpected ways, but he ultimately has a perfect plan for us. This song reminds me that God's love will never stop chasing after me. He is with me now and forever. I have loved dancing to this song because of how worshipful it is. I hope that as you watch this dance and listen to the lyrics, you'll be reminded of the goodness of God. I was thinking of Mateo the whole time.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire, and in darkest night, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. Hey, 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. Oh yes you have. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh I will sing of the goodness of God. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing. All of my life you've been faithful.
That's the kind of number that gives you the chills. Nice job, ladies. We're going to do some more improv for you, and I think, it's sometimes an odd juxtaposition to go from improv into a dance piece like this, but I feel like for us on Furnace Company, it is an intentional choice, partly because the world does these two art forms differently, and we are choosing to go, we're joining together as fellow artists to do our artwork together in collaboration and to support each other and cheer each other on, which I think is really, really awesome. If you would welcome to the stage Adelaide, Grace, Matthew, Trent, Daisy, Emmy, Abbott, and Judah. Come on over, come on over, come on over, come on over. Okay, I want you to look at this as there are two teams. Here's the center. Let's spread out. Scoot over. Good job. Whoa, we've got a discrepancy on our sides. I should have Emmy, Abbott, and Judah together. Good, good, good job. Trenty, good. All right, so in this game, I want you to imagine that Daisy and Adelaide want to be in the new Miss America pageant. And so the two of them are going to share with us some of the things about them that make them perfect to be in this year's Miss America pageant. However, we're not going to let them know any of the things they have to tell us because we're going to decide them for them while they are out of the room. So if you two ladies would go forth into the abyss, aid and follow them, and seal the outer sanctum. Bye, ladies. Pageant it up. Okay, good. All right, now, they have two teams for a reason. So, is this Daisy's side? Daisy's team is going to be right here. They are going to be responsible to act out any of the things that we decide without speaking so that Daisy can figure out the number of things. Same thing over here. Adelaide has a team. Here they are. They are going to be acting out everything without speaking to get Adelaide to say some things. Now, here's the challenge. They have to guess what state they are from, what their platform or passion is, and what talent they will be performing in this year's Miss America pageant. Now, some of those seem easy, but state, to act out a state, you can imagine. So, I want to divide this auditorium down the middle. So if you could go ahead and give me the house lights. Bless you, Miss Burek. I can always count on you. I'm going to divide you in the middle, and I want you to think you guys on this side of the room are now Team Daisy. You all on this side are now Team Adelaide. So let's decide some things first. I need a state like Kentucky or... All right, I got New York. Daisy's going to be from New York. You're going to think about that. Over here, what state do you want to hear? Okay, wait. All I hear is, Detroit is not a state, Max. Detroit is not a state. We need a state. Okay, I like Ohio. I got Ohio. After some fumbles, some Detroit suggestions, we've got 2 states. Wowzers. Okay, we're doing well. Okay, good. I need you to give me, let's see. Give me an animal that you feel like might be in danger. An animal that, okay, I heard rhinoceros. Daisy, her platform or passion is saving the rhinoceroses. So, rhinoceroses or rhinos, okay? Zoinks, you guys have it out for you. All right, and now I need, give me something that like this pageant girl on this side would be passionate about children having. Who said that? I need to know. You and me both, honey. You and me both. Who isn't passionate parents about their children having? This is why I like this crowd. This is good. We're going to be going for Starbucks later. All right, so over here, Adelaide is passionate about all children having good teeth. And we should be. Dentistry, the lost art. Okay, good. Now I need the talent that you think Daisy should perform in this competition. What? Oh, I love that. Okay, sir, you're joining us for Starbucks. He suggested hopscotch. Hopscotch is Daisy's talent. Trying to imagine that at a pageant. Is that done to music? Is that done? I love it. Okay, I got baton twirling. Who said that? See, you know what pageants really are, right? That's what I'm talking about. Because not everybody understands the pageants, the glasses, and playing the glasses. I mean, right? All the things. You guys have baton twirling. Well, guys, when I asked for them to give good suggestions, they weren't kidding. You guys are following through. Okay, I want you to remind me about Daisy. Daisy is from what state?
New York.
What?
New York.
She's from New York. What is she passionate about?
Saving the rhinoceroses.
Is rhinoceroses plural? Rhinoceri? This is the question. Rhinos. Rhinoceroses? Rhinos. Rhinoceri. And tell me what her talent is.
She's very talented at playing hopscotch.
That's right. Remind me one more time.
New York.
She's from New York.
Passionate about saving the rhinos.
Passionate about saving the rhinos and?
Playing hopscotch is her talent.
And hopscotch is her talent. Over here, Adelaide. Tell us what state she's from.
She's from Ohio.
She's from Ohio.
She's passionate about having children have good teeth. Children having good teeth.
Having children that... that children...
The children having good teeth.
I mean, okay.
And? She's passionate about baton.
No, her talent is...
Baton twirling.
Good job, Trenty. Okay, good. And one more time over here.
She's from Ohio.
She's from Ohio. Matthew, say it right.
She's passionate about the children having good teeth.
And aren't we all? And?
Her talent is baton twirling.
You get a pound it for that, Trent. Good job. All right, now, When Daisy and Adelaide come back in, I need you all to realize that you are part of this game. Here's how. As Adelaide and Daisy are trying to guess all the correct things, we are going to be their biggest fans by doing what we call the golf clap. So if they start to say the right thing or guess on the right track, let's all practice. Snooty faces up and golf clap. And then if they actually say it, you can go crazy. So go crazy. And then all their mics should be off because we don't want them saying anything except for Daisy's and Adelaide's. Well, ladies, I cannot wait for this round. I'm so excited. All right, all my players, are you ready?
Yes.
Team A, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Camera Lee. I have been doing pageant since I was 1 day old. I could not wait to get straight out of the womb and win my first blue ribbon. I love all the makeup brands. I actually sponsor quite a few out there. Hi, Sephora. And so I think I would be a great choice for this pageant.
Wonderful. Team B, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is General Lee, and my sister does pageants, and my mama said that I should hang out with her some more. I mean, we're already best friends, but I normally like to stay back with the horses and go playing with the cattle. That's more my speed.
Well, we're excited to see which of you will get picked. Hopefully, it'll be both of you. Team A, begin with your state.
Okay, well, I am from the great state of New York.
Oh, got it right away. All right, Team B, your state.
My state, oh, that must be Ohio.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
All right,
I love Ohio.
tell me about your passion or your platform.
Well, something I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about animals.
Yes.
And keeping bulls safe. Well, some kind of animal. See, they have.
Good, Team A. We'll come back to you. Team B, your passion.
I'm very passionate about teeth.
Yep.
And about smiles. And for all kids to have good teeth.
Yes, that is it. Team A, back to your platform.
What I'm really passionate about is saving.
Yes.
Saving a certain kind of animal that has a horn on it. And it's a cow. It has a horn. Oh yes, P. No, an R. I am passionate about saving the rhinos.
Yes, you are. Over here, Team B, your hobby.
And I will be showing you. I'll be tying stuff and spinning stuff around.
Yes.
A baton. I like to throw batons.
Yes, we'll take throwing batons. All right, over here. What is your hobby?
My hobby is hopscotch.
Yes, it is. All right, if you can remind us again, all of your information, where you're from, what your platform is, and what your talent will be.
Yes, well, I'm from the great state of New York. I am very passionate about saving those cute little rhinos.
As we all should be.
Yes, and my talent is doing hopscotch.
I mean, right? That's right.
And
all right, General Lee.
And I am from Ohio.
That's right.
I'm very passionate about having all kids with good teeth. And my talent today will be baton twirling.
That is the correct round of applause for this group. Nice job. Yes. Wow. Okay. The next game we're going to play for you requires Matthew, Aiden, Grace, and Ivy. Please welcome them to the stage. Okay. All right. Two of you stand inside, and yep, there we go. Okay. I want you to think of this next game as a foreign film, as it is, in fact, a foreign film. In this game, Grace and Matthew are on the inside of the film. They will be speaking in a language none of us knows, and therefore it will be kind of like a gibberish language, and we'll kind of see what happens there. However, you know how when you watch a movie in another language, there are subtitles that translate all of that for you. So, Ivy will be providing all of these subtitles and translations for Grace, and Aiden will be providing all of the subtitles and translations for Matthew. So you can see where this game is going to go. So what I need from all of you is not that sound. Okay, good. What I need from all of you is I'm going to need the title of a very dramatic foreign film that probably went straight to streaming and never made it into the movie theater. An actual one with real words. Huh? What'd you say? I got French Cafe and The Sad Person. We're going to merge those together into The Sad Person in the French Cafe. That is the title of this film that clearly went straight to streaming. Okay. The Sad Person in the French Cafe. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Wah, 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 wah.
Are you enjoying your coffee?
You know I do not like coffee.
Well, I can't know everything, Daphne.
Rick, when are you going to start caring about who I am?
The moment you stop drinking this garbage.
I believe that tea is always better than coffee.
I believe you say these things to upset me sometimes.
I wish that you would care about our relationship half as much as you do what drink I drink.
That's fair.
It has been 3,000 years, Rick, and we are still debating over coffee and tea.
Well, hyperbole was never your strong suit, but I came to ask a good question, a really important one today, Daphne.
Oh, you wish.
And scene! There it is! Woo! Don't worry, Matthew. Someday. All right, let's welcome Mrs. Bailey.
All right, the next dance that you are going to see tonight is going to be performed by our ensemble group. And here to tell you a little bit more about that dance is AJ, so welcome her.
Hello, everyone. My name is AJ Johnson, and I'm a senior on the Furnace dance team. The next song we will be dancing to is called I Will Wait by Mumford & Sons. I've grown up listening to this song often, but getting to dance to it has allowed me to view it in light of my faith. I love this song because it reads like a prayer at several points in a person's relationship with God. In the beginning, the lyrics, I came home and fell heavy into your arms, shows someone coming back to Christ, resting in his promise. As the song progresses, lyrics such as, take my flesh, fix my eyes, and O tethered mind, freed from the lies, describe a person's struggle with sin and God's response of faithfulness. This culminates in the chorus where the words, I will wait for you are repeated. I think this demonstrates how during every stage of life, we can look to God and rest in his promise for us, or in other words, wait on the Lord. And while on earth, we can also trust in his promise for the future, looking forward to being reunited with God. Though we wait on the Lord, Revelation 22:20 promises us, he who testifies to these things says, yes, I am coming soon. Come, Lord Jesus.
And I fell heavy into your arms. These days of dark, which we've known, will blow away with this new sun. But I'll kneel down, wait for now, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you. And relent. Well, you forgave, and I won't forget. Know what we've seen, and him with less. Now in some way, shape the excess. As well as strong, and use my head alongside my heart. So tame my flesh and fix my eyes, a tethered mind freed from the lies.
All right, we're going to take a 5-minute stand and stretch break. Stand, stretch, say hello to the person next to you. All right, if you would go ahead and find your seats, we're going to go ahead and get our second set of things ready for you to go. You having a good time so far? All right. Okay, cool. All right, Mrs. Bailey, introduce our next dance number.
All right, so the next dance that you're going to see is going to be done by our principal performers. So this is a trio with Emma Dieter, Finley Williams, and Phoebe DiLoretto. And this dance in particular is going to be a lot different than some of the other dances that you will see tonight. And the reason for that is a couple weeks ago, I went to an event sponsored by a ministry called Stop Suffering in Silence. And at this event, I was able to hear the story of a woman who had been rescued from human trafficking and had gone on to then tell her story and receive healing from so much of the trauma that she had in her life. Really healing through the Lord and restoration in the context of community. And something that she said that really struck me was that if we want to heal, we can't heal if we're alone. And I think one of the lies that the enemy tries to make us fall into is that what we're dealing with is so big and so yucky that really we can't let anyone know about it. And there's a lyric in this piece that says, "I promise if you knew me, you'd probably walk away and you wouldn't want to stay." And I think we've all, in our own stories, maybe felt that lie creep in from time to time. So what this ministry, Stop Suffering in Silence, does is help women who have experienced some significant trauma find healing and restoration in the Lord. So in this dance, they're going to be dancing to a song called "I Can't Carry This Anymore" by Anson Sabra. And you're going to see 3 different storylines taking place. Each dancer is going to be struggling with their own burdens, their own story, and they're all going to handle those burdens differently. And this is a really heavy piece in comparison to some of our other dances, but I think that that's the beauty of dance, is that sometimes we're able to tell stories through dance that sometimes our words maybe are not adequate for. So I encourage you, as you watch this piece, even though it's heavy and it's hard and it's emotional, I just want to leave you with the verse Matthew 11:28, which says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." I hope you enjoy "I Can't Carry This Anymore."
Feel it heavy in my bones now. Feel like everybody goes out and smiles for the gram. Yeah, I tried but I can't. Try to medicate the lows that come and meet me in the nighttime, losing track of my time. Mama said gonna be alright, but mama don't know what it's like in my mind. Mama said that the sun gon' shine, but mama don't know what it's like to wanna die. I can't carry this anymore. Heavy from the hurt inside my veins. I can't carry this anymore. Wonder what it's like to be okay. Would you like me if I drank that? If you wanted, I could take that. I'll do anything for love. I don't feel like I'm enough. You can probably see right through me. 'Cause I can promise if you knew me, you would probably walk away. No, you wouldn't wanna stay. Oh, mama said gonna be alright, but mama don't know what it's like in my mind. Mama said that the sun gon' shine, but mama don't know what it's like to wanna die. I can't carry this anymore. Heavy from the hurt inside my veins. I can't carry this anymore. Wonder what it's like to be okay. I know I'll be fine. It's just that every time this comes back, tell my maker up above that I have had enough, and I can't carry this anymore. Heavy from the hurt inside my veins. I can't carry this anymore. Wonder what it's like to be okay.
I feel like that should have another round of applause. I mean, like, what? I think Mrs. Bailey said that beautifully, that community changes everything for people who are hurting. And we know that as a team, that like community changes things. When you are there for each other, when you have empathy for each other, when you know someone's there for you. And we have the opportunity to do that all the time, not just on a team. We can do that in our families, in our homes. Like, it's so powerful. Thanks, Mrs. Bailey, for that piece. All right, now I have the difficult transition into an improv game. Join with me in laughing. Okay, good. It's because it's going to be rough. All right, so I need Billy, Ivy, and E-Money Cobb. I feel like these three will make it all better, right? All right, this is a game called Soap Opera. In the game Soap Opera, if you've ever seen a soap opera, I'm sorry. But if you haven't seen a soap opera before, let me just make sure you know what you've been missing. In a soap opera, the plot lines are wildly overdramatic, as well as the actors. Everything is falling to the ground and crumbling and staring off into the distance. Well, this game is just that. In this game, at all times, my three players have to be in the following positions. Someone must be dramatically down on the ground. Give them an even more dramatic one. Yes, thank you. Someone must always be staring off into the distance. Look at that. There's an intensity in Billy's eyes that just doesn't lie, does it? And then our third person must always be staring at the person who is staring off into the distance, wondering if this person has ill planned for this person or not. Now, if anybody should change position, all must change position. If they change again, watch what happens. They must move with swiftness. Good. Oh, yes. Hopefully this will not draw you into the world of soap operas too much, but in this specific soap opera, this is what must happen at all times. So they will hear me going, if anybody's not in the correct position at any time. Now, what I need from all of you is I need a dramatic title. All soap operas have a dramatic title like The Young and the Restless, or The Days of Our Lives, or The Bold and the Beautiful, or All My Children. So I need a very dramatic sounding title. The Frozen Tear. I kind of like Frozen Tear, but this young man back here has his little paw raised. I sense greatness in you. He suggested The Old and the Tired. Literally, you're speaking to my soul right now. That is me, the old and the tired. All right, here we go. All right, the title of this soap opera is The Old and the Tired. Please take your positions, whatever your first position you think will be. Oh, whoa, he's really in thought. Okay, this is The Old and the Tired. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
This week on The Old and the Tired.
Oh, how miserable.
Oh, Bartholomew, my dear grandson, where are you?
Well, Grandma, you see, I was just trying to get ready to get old. So I was trying to try those positions. Or, in fact, like this gentleman, Mr.
Your grandfather?
Yes, that's right. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot your last name.
Oh, my dear husband. Oh, goodbye.
Hast thou really forgot thine own grandfather?
Our grandson is confused beyond his years.
Well, his years aren't many to begin with.
No.
In fact, I am very, very gracious, very, very awfully glad to see you, Grandpa. Although you always sit there on the staircase and never speak to me, but today you speak to me.
My dear grandson, we must speak to you today of your future.
No, not my future. Not my future. Don't you talk about future to me.
I'm afraid that we will need to talk about your future.
No, Grandpa.
Eventually you will become one. No. That is the old and the tired.
But first, we must find you the perfect girl.
The perfect girl? Well, yes, let's talk about it. So, Grandpa, as you know, I always admired you for marrying to such a beautiful woman, my grandma. So I wonder if you have any...
I don't believe you.
Well, you have to believe me now, because that's how I think. And that's the most important thing to me.
So you think your grandfather should make this choice for you?
Yes. No, that's totally wrong. Because he's just someone sitting there. Come on. You can do better than this. Oh, here he stands. He got something to speak. Let's hear me out.
I've been thinking, which is quite difficult in my experience. Maybe this task is better for you to decide.
For me to decide?
You upset me so much, dear. You always knew that this was our plan. We were going to decide for him.
In the olden ways, maybe. But maybe.
It's my future. I have to decide my future. Is it correct? In fact, I just want to let you know that I already found the one.
You cannot have already found the one.
No.
One day you will be old like us, and you will find that we were much wiser and we knew best for you.
But also tired.
Yes, something to that effect.
In fact, as old people, you always have to sit down a lot.
And seed! All right, nice job. The old and the tired. Can't wait for the next episode. All right, can I have Aiden, Metty, Abbott, Lorelei, Adelaide, and Carrie? All right. This is a game that I have grown fond of because it has encouraged my appreciation for our instrumental conductor, Steve Williamson. This game, I know, round of applause. Is he here? If he is, I can't tell. Okay. So in this game, These 6 people here, I want you to think of them as my orchestra, if you will. And they are going to be playing a symphony. Instead of playing instruments, they are going to rant. So they are going to vent about something. And I will be down here pointing to them whenever I want to hear from them. Does that make sense? So we've got to come up with some topics that you would like to vent about. So the first thing I need is a celebrity or a public figure or like somebody. Wait, you don't even know what I want yet. I want somebody who, kind of gets under your nerves. They're in all the movies. You're kind of like, I'm over it. I'm a little over it. What? All right, I heard Shrek as the character that people are. All right, she's got Shrek. She's super tired of Shrek. All right, fantastic. Who knew that Shrek was a celebrity? I mean, hey. All right, I need a trendy new product that you're kind of like, I don't get it. Why is it so exciting? The Stanley Cup. Who would like the Stanley Cup as their thing to rant about? Wow. All right, fair enough. Here's one for you now if you need an example. It's mine. Okay, good. All right, I need a suggestion of a restaurant that you're kind of like, please, can we never go there again? Okay, I heard 2 options. I heard Pizza Hut or Cane's. Does anyone want Pizza Hut or Cane's? You want Cane's. I know why you want Cane's, because I know who's here tonight. All right, it's Mr. Cane's himself, Scotty Murray. Okay, good. All right, I need a suggestion of a pet peeve, something that just drives you crazy, like, what? You've seen Seinfeld, I think. All right, I love that. All right, double dipping, when someone takes a chip, dips it, takes a bite, and re-dips. Metty is looking to be upset about that one. I need something, parents, that your kids say, do, or text that drives you crazy. What? When your child sends you bro to their parent. Adelaide's got that. My son is in middle school, so I feel that on the daily. It's either bro or mid. Those are my 2 faves. Okay, and then finally, who do we have left? We have Abbott. So I want you to give me a topic. If you don't know Abbott, you should. Abbott is a freshman on our team. Abbott is a freshman on our team and clearly already well known and well loved, which is a positive. Now I want you to look hard and long at this man. What do you think is something that bothers him that he should have to rant about? I feel like I see, hold on. I feel like I see his parents sitting right over here. And who else would know him better? Do I dare ask them, Abbott? Uh-oh, he's already cringing. He's already cringing. All right, I'll give you a shot. Give me 2 things you think that Abbott would complain about. Oh, snap. His sister, who's here running tech somewhere. Yeah, she's, okay, cool. All right, good. And anything else? Sister, does he get a lot of dates? Does he, is he, I don't know. Did he, give me something. You want to take sister? Do you feel like after the show you'll be able to look at her if you take, oh, he does. Now this is a man of integrity, people. He doesn't want to complain about his own sister. I love it. Somebody got something? I got girls and I got dates from the improv team, which is telling me something. And what? And hair mousse. Okay, like hair gel, how you style your hair. So I'm going to let you choose. Do you want girls, dates? Oh, you probably want all these things. Wait, why am I asking this question? So, who doesn't? I mean, right? Okay, so do you want to take the topic of girls, the topic of getting a date, which kind of, I mean, those kind of go together. Or do you want hair, styling your own hair?
I'll take dates.
Yeah, you will. You heard it here. I feel like I just heard Abbott say he'll take dates. Ladies? Okay, I'm just making sure everybody, make sure we're on the same page. Don't worry, there's gonna be a line out the door because I know this guy, he's a good man, all right? All right, so I need you to remind me of what it is that is, that you need to rant about. Remind me. Shh.
I really hate when my call me bro.
Yeah, you hate it when your children call you bro?
I hate Shrek.
You hate Shrek.
I can't stand canes.
Yeah, baby. Okay, and?
Double dipping is disgusting.
Double dipping is disgusting.
I abhor Stanley Cups.
I abhor Stanley Cups, and?
You know, I'm starting to get annoyed with dates.
Yeah, baby. All right, now. You guys haven't even done anything yet, and they're already excited. So let's scoot just a little bit more together. I need my orchestra together. Okay, now I want you to imagine, where's Steve Williamson? Where's Steve Williamson? Is he here? I feel like I saw him just a little bit ago. Maybe he's probably out in the foyer. Okay, so the thing I want you to note is I'm going to be conducting this little orchestra down here. I'm going to be pointing to them anytime I want this symphony to light up, and I'm going to make this symphony happen. Sound good? All right, so I need you guys to turn around because instrumentalists always warm up first, so please warm up your rage. All right, good. Now, before you turn around, I'm going to ask you a question. Note, parents, this also works for you at home if you ever need to warm up your venting powers. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to say, players, are you ready? And you are going to turn around and become the symphony I've always dreamed of. Players, are you ready? Yes! Turn around. Let the symphony begin.
See, as an ASMR YouTuber, I can't handle anything less than a pH above or below 0. Not negative 0.1, nor 0.1. And yet Stanley Cups don't even change it by that much. They change it by more.
All right, so I have a castle. And I could not tell you I hate ogres more than anything in the world.
So I get a little text from my little baby boy Jimmy, and it says, bro.
The disgust, the germs, the agony. Every time I go out with my friends, they decide that one dip is not enough, doesn't suffice, doesn't satisfy their body, they have to go.
All I asked him was, what do you want for dinner?
Like what? Do they live in the swamps? They're so dirty.
It always makes my voice a little raspy, which is never good. I get sub 1,000 views on those videos where I drink from a Stanley Cup.
Dates. I've been in many in my time, but they always go wrong. Anytime I try and bring up just a little touchy subject. Why are you talking to me about this? We do not need to discuss this right now.
Like, have you met me before? Hi, my name is Mom, not Bro.
And then they come into my castle and they bring their swamp odor. And it goes everywhere. It's all I can smell.
What am I supposed to do? Spray some sanitizer inside? Get out of here!
And the noise they make when I... It is terrible for...
The process of asking for a date is so hard. Once you initiate the conversation, there's no turning back.
I think this all started with that Jennifer Coolidge commercial where she started saying double dipping for everything because of the Discover card. Don't take it so literally, please. And what? They bring in their friends like the gingerbread man and Pinocchio.
He's just all grown up. He's calling me Bro now, and not Mom.
Thank you. Chicken should be two things, ready to eat and cheap. Cane's is neither. I'm not paying $13 for 3 pieces of chicken.
I always get accepted, but when me and my girlfriend are out on a date, we always see other couples, and she's like, oh, it's so cute. Why can't we be like them? Come on.
Get out of my food. You know what?
And what? He wants to steal my women?
I have tanked my viewership with these Stanley Cup.
My little Sally still loves me. How about you, Jimmy, calling me Bro? Like, come on, please.
And the people who go to this institution, they don't even, it's like a lifestyle to them. It's chicken. Get a personality.
And what am I supposed to do
she's half
with their
princess,
bulkiness?
Half ogre, baby,
taking
so
up
grown up.
one
I can't handle it. You're bulky.
And they treat me very nicely.
is good when you can't eat chicken anymore. Look, you're gonna collapse the moment you can have chicken tenders in front of you like that. You are 18 years old, Scotty. Stop eating things.
I warned you they were warmed up with their rage, and clearly they were. All right, to calm us all down after that vent session, how about a nice dance number? Sounds good.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gina Churchill, and I'm one of the dance coaches for Furnace Dance. I have the privilege this evening of introducing our apprentice dancers. They've been working really hard for the show tonight, and I have two girls that I would like to welcome to the stage, Ella and Eva. Ella, unfortunately, has recently had an injury, and so she's going to be just helping introduce the dance, but both of them are going to share a little bit of what this dance is all about. So give them a round of applause.
Hi, I'm Eva.
And I'm Ella, and we are apprentices on Furnace Company. Today the girls will be dancing to Sweet Ever After by Ellie Holcomb. When asked about the meaning behind the song, Ellie explains, "I wrote the record in the wake of a tornado that tore through my neighborhood in Nashville. We woke up to our house shaking. It was the scariest night of my life." The album, Canyons, reflects on the times in life where there are canyons, but the river still flows through the midst. In the chorus of the song, she sings, "But the sun's coming up on the stairway to heaven, and it's a sweet ever after." This song shares the challenges and the rough spots of life, and through that, the story of perseverance that we experience while here on earth, but overall points to the hope of a sweet ever after in Christ.
Many people ask the question, if God is good, why are there hardships? One of my personal answers to that question is that those hardships help us grow closer to Him and build us as individuals. God can use those situations for our development. I'm sure there are times you can think of that were difficult at the time, but in the end made you a stronger person. Times that you know you wouldn't be the same person you are without them. Maybe you're going through something now and don't know how it could be a strengthening experience. In the midst of the hard times, it may seem that there's no good coming from them. But with a little perspective, taking a step back and reflecting, you may realize that the ways it has strengthened you. Also, these difficult times are temporary. There will always be a sweet ever after. For many Christians, the ultimate sweet ever after will be with God in heaven. So as you think about the hard times in your life, also think about how it can strengthen you and how in the end there will be hope. So I hope you enjoy our dance, Sweet Ever After.
But our tragedy binds while our ignorance hides. We all wind up here together. Yeah, bodies are tied, and our souls, they're blind, bones broken by the weather.
Got a lot of bad days still coming our way, but it's sweet ever after. Wind and waves breaking over our walls, but the shield it don't shatter. The real life lesson that a life well lived is you lose what don't matter. The sun's coming up on the stairway to heaven, and it's sweet ever after. And it's sweet ever after. If we listen, there's a sound beneath the footprints in all our towns. We're connected
Thank you, ladies. That was lovely. Let's bring up Judah, Metty, and Luke. Okay, this is a scene game in which the following is going to happen. These three are going to be in a scene that seems kind of like, basic, mid, if you will. And then at any time, I can ask them to change into a different style of scene. So I can say, I'd like to see this style in Shakespeare, or I'd like to see this scene in the style of a Western. So I can ask for any kind of style or voice or accent that I would like to see, but the scene stays the same. So whoever they've picked to be as characters, that's already still established, but they have to change the style in which the scene is done. So give me some styles you'd like. Biblical. Wow. Will from. I heard biblical. I heard Western or horror. I heard opera. I heard Old English or Shakespeare. Ooh, Valley Girls. You get a lot of good suggestions over here. Who are you related to? But I mean, which kid are you related to? Look at you, okay. She said Valley Girls. I mean, I can't wait to see you guys do that. All right, anything else? Anime. Anything else? British. Huh? Ooh, Minnesota. Oh, I like documentary. And I also heard National Geographic. And I heard Chewbacca, which is going to be real interesting. Okay, well, you guys are going to have your work cut out for you. All right, you guys are going to start me up a scene. 2 of you are going to start on. 1 of you is going to start off. And then remember, at any time, I can ask them to change their style. This is Changing Styles. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I don't get it, Sam. Why would you break up with me the night before homecoming?
Because I can't. I simply just cannot handle your father.
My father? He's the problem?
He is the problem. He came up to me. He literally came up to me and asked me why I was not wearing red, because you were wearing red.
That is so weird. I can't believe he would do that. I hope I get to talk to him and, put some sense into him,
even if you do.
Western style.
Hey, partner. How's it going, buddy?
It ain't good, It ain't good, Papa. It ain't good.
All righty here.
Hey, stay away from my son.
Now, you listen to me. You listen to me. I have deep-rooted, deeper than the oak tree in my backyard. I have deep-rooted feelings for your son. But you won't let me be with because I won't wear red?
That's not the only reason.
Papa, you can't separate us.
Shakespeare.
Faust does not love him, actually.
But I do loveth you. We are 2 peats in a pod.
Oh, this fair maiden has died.
Don't listen to him, if.
You are wrongeth. I knoweth who you truly careth foreth.
My darling, what is he talking about? I thought I was the only fair maiden in
you
your
want
life.
not to marryeth anyone, soneth.
Valley Girls.
Girl, get away from my son.
Michael, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? I am affiliated with Johnny Depp, okay? You would be lucky to have me in the same room as you.
Are you cheating on me with Johnny Depp?
Oh my gosh!
National Geographic.
I know that in the animal kingdom there are stratas, and the father always wins. But, darling, your feathers got me. That mating dance just got me, okay? I know that your dad does not want this. Your father bird does not want this. But
Chewbacca! And scene! Wow. Yes. I believe you said 2 piths in a potiths, which was really impressive that you did that. You're going to need this one for the next game. All right, so, wow, good job. Wow, okay. I don't know what to say after that. Okay, so our last improv game today involves our entire team. So can my whole team come on up? Welcome the entire improv team. All right, and if you are on the team with Luke, which is Ethan, Emmy, Lorelai, Metty, Ivy, Billy, and Trent, you're standing on this side of the stage. If you're on the team with Daisy, Aiden, Adelaide, Carrie, Judah, Matthew, Abbott, and Grace, you're on this side of the team. It is rare that we play a full group game for many, many reasons, but this game is unique because I want you to imagine that you were at the Nationals for debate. And unfortunately, the 2 teams who are here have gotten here without understanding the rules of debate or the fact that you're supposed to stay on topic. So this game is literally about them attempting to do debate without following the rules and with going on tangents as much as possible. Does that make sense, everybody? So I want you to imagine this is going to be our first team. Do you guys have a team name over here? Tell me what your team name is. Yeah, you are. You're the Millennials. Excellent. So we have the Millennials on this side, and what's your team called? Gen what? Thank goodness. Okay. Gen A Sigmas. Okay, good. Wow. All right, good. So we've got the Millennials versus the Gen A Sigmas. Excellent. Now remember, it is important to remember, they are going to do poorly in this game on purpose. They are going to take every single topic and it is going to go off on a million different tangents. This game is also timed. So they have 3 minutes on my clock and I am the person who's kind of the moderator for this debate. Now, the one rule they will be following is the challenge rule. So if I have Mr. Cobb here, for example, and he is talking on his side of the debate, and someone over here yells, "Challenge!" Then he would come over to the mic, he presents what his challenge is, and then I have to decide which one can continue. Does that make sense? The one thing they are not allowed to do, Scoot, you come back. Okay, well, it can be you. If he's in the middle of explaining his challenge, they are not allowed to challenge a challenge. Does that make sense? So I have to make the decision before it can go back. All right, so the only thing we still need is what are they going to be debating? Now, this is the kind of topic I want. Pepsi versus Coke. Which one's better? Or McDonald's versus Noodles and Company. I don't know, like pick something that's kind of basic that someone would be... What did you say? Oh, we got skinny jeans versus baggy jeans. Skinny jeans versus baggy jeans. All right, so if you could come and rock, paper, scissors, send a member of your team, Millennials, and send a member of your team. All right, Gen A Sigma. Okay, so you're going to rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to start. Okay, now come back here, Gen A Sigma. Which side of the debate do you want? Are you pro skinny jean or pro baggy jean?
You gotta go with the baggy jeans.
Yep. Okay, so we're pro baggy jeans. Over on this side, you're pro skinny jeans. Does this make sense? All right, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Welcome to the national competition of debate. Here today, we have 2 exciting teams ready to get out there with their words and see who's going to win. Over on this side, we have the Millennials, and over here we have Gen A Sigmas. And now, let's begin our debate. You have 3 minutes on the clock to begin your case for why jeans should be baggy. Begin.
Jeans should be baggy because why should jeans fit your legs? Like, honestly, the cuffs, like on my ankles, like it's suffocating my feet. If you do not understand me, obviously you have to be a part of their group. And like baggy jeans are just right. They fit you. They just like, they flow with your movements. Like you can actually do stuff. Like I could break it down up here and you wouldn't even like.
How are you able to do stuff if your baggy jeans keep getting caught on everything?
It's a good question. Let's find out what you have to say about that. Continue. You have 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
So the benefits of having skinny jeans is that you're able to like move around. Like let's say you want to go past the store. You're able to go past it without your jeans.
Your skinny jeans can rip easily.
That's a good point. Let's hear more about your rips, okay? Continue.
So obviously you need baggy jeans because, I mean, they're nice, but skinny jeans can rip. A lot of clothes can rip. So you need...
Yes? That's an interesting point. He is using his hands a lot to talk, but I'm kind of interested in his hand movements. Continue. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Wow. You need a lot of baggy clothes and everything because it's just...
Yes? Step up to the mic.
If the clothes are too baggy, they'll fall it down.
That's a good point, and we certainly don't want that. Continue. You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
So basically, we want the skinny jeans because we want our legs to be...
Yes?
She's wearing baggy jeans.
That's a good point. Her pants are definitely baggy. She can't be trusted. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
The way that you want to judge how baggy the jeans should be is they should give you a kind of a boxy outline where you look like...
Yes?
He's wearing sleeves under his sweater.
He is wearing sleeves under his sweatshirt, and who does that anymore? Continue. 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Now, if you're wearing sleeves under your sweater...
Yes?
She has no skibbity riz.
How dare you?
I am questioning her skibbity riz, especially because she also has a shirt under her sweatshirt. You have 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Skibbity riz.
Yes?
We're millennials. We don't know what skibbity riz is.
Then let's find out what it is. Continue to tell us. 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
I know a friend of mine named Abbott. He has a lot of skibbity riz.
Yes?
He has his hands on his waist and it's suspicious.
He does have his hands on his waist. He clearly shouldn't be trusted, especially when he talked about Abbott. Continue. 2 minutes and 11
seconds. If you're
seconds.
holding your hands on your waist, you got to do it properly. You can't look defensive. What's that all about?
Abbott?
I thought millennials didn't know anything about Riz.
That's true. We're interested to hear what you think about it. Continue. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Get in the mic.
Well, Riz is a very special form of attraction.
Yes?
It's charisma, not Riz.
He is, in fact, correct. The full term is charisma. Continue.
So back in my day when I was in high school, we used the word charisma.
Yes?
I don't care when you're in high school. That was like a million years ago. Shut up about it. You peaked.
And we're going to respect our elders. Continue. 2 minutes, Luke.
Yeah, these Gen Zs are out of control.
Yes?
He seems to enjoy putting his hands in his pockets, but you can't do that with skinny jeans because there's not enough room.
That is a great point. Continue. You have 1 minute and 56 seconds.
I believe you should have sufficient.
Yes. Uh-oh.
I don't think she's ever listened to One Direction.
And if she hasn't listened to One Direction, what direction is her life going in? 1 minute and 45 seconds.
In order to have good music taste, you need to have good music on your playlist.
Yes.
She has earrings.
That's true. She's wearing earrings. How can we trust her? 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Earrings are not appropriate for debates.
Yes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
His left foot is 1 centimeter further to the right than his right foot is.
He really shouldn't be talking then. Continue. 1 minute and 22 seconds.
If you're going to be talking, you need to be perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yes.
Not balanced. He's not balanced. I'm just saying. He's not perfectly
That's
balanced.
true, but you're on thin ice, Buster. Keep going. 1 minute, 16 seconds.
Thin ice is when the ice is just...
Yes.
He's talking too close to the microphone.
You're right, and I can't really hear what he's saying. 1 minute and 13 seconds.
If you talk too close to the microphone, it will distort the voice.
Yes.
Your mouth is quite close to the mic and it's not distorted, so I think you're lying.
Oh, he could be telling a fib. 1 minute and 6 seconds, Abbott.
Lying is a sin. We should not do it.
Yes. I don't know if you can challenge that lying is a sin. Continue, Abbott.
Sins are very bad. God said not to do them, and we should respect him. God is the only king for us. I learn about God every day in chapel, and he's been a huge influence in my life. I love him. The Lord our Savior.
Okay, yes.
He is using non-debatable terms in a debate.
You've brought up an interesting point, but I'm not sure I want to hear it. Continue, Abbott.
Yes. So,
Yes?
We're back to the original of I can't hear him, his voice is
That's
distorted.
a good point. He is still distorted. You have 50 seconds.
All right,
50.
so we gotta respect the distance between yourself and the microphone. You don't get that distortion. And then
Yes.
Her chain belt is really distracting me right now, and I can't focus on how skinny her jeans are.
It is really reflecting a lot of light on that stage. You have 45 seconds.
When I would to wear a belt, like it needs to be not just.
Yes.
The mic is not adjusted properly.
Fair enough. Come forth and adjust it properly. You have 45
You
seconds.
should always have your microphone adjusted properly.
Yes.
The microphone is adjusted too much.
Oh, now it is overly adjusted. Continue, Carrie. 47 seconds.
You see, back when I was learning from my microphone maxing, I knew that there had to be a proper way to adjust it.
Yes.
You're still learning because you're still young.
Deep thoughts by Emmy. Continue, Emmy, with your deep thoughts. 35 seconds.
Being young is actually really...
Yes.
Girl is not cooking. Can we be for real? Can we be for real? Can we be for real? Hear me out.
I'll be for real. She's quite cooking. Continue. 31 seconds.
Being old is way harder than it looks. We have to know all this stuff that young people...
Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't think she can remember when she was young.
That's a fair question. So we're going to find out what you have to say about that. You have 20 seconds left.
She's too old for that. No way.
Yes.
I don't think you know anything about her age.
That's fair. He's never met her before. 22 seconds. Continue.
You see, millennials are between the age group of...
Yes.
The only thing I know about your age is you're a boomer.
And yet we all love boomers here as well. 17 seconds. Continue.
First, I would like to say that I am not...
Yes.
why are we talking about age? This isn't school. I don't want to do math.
That's a good question. This is a Saturday. Continue. 14 seconds.
So, math is a subject.
Yes.
She doesn't know how to do math.
She may not. So tell us why. That's important. Continue, Billy. 10 seconds.
You always need to do math because...
You can't challenge a challenge. Let him at least start talking. Continue.
You always need to do math because you know how time.
Yes.
When's the last time you actually used the math you learned in school?
Let's find out when you used it last. Continue. You have 8 seconds.
Well, pretty much I'm in school every day, so...
Yes.
You guys are called Gen Alpha because you can't count.
What?
You don't even use the numbers.
Let's find out if you can. Continue, Metty.
Now, this is exactly why we were...
yes.
This is why baggy jeans are better than skinny jeans.
And scene. Now, audience, you get to decide. Is it the millennials who have won? Or is it the Gen A Sigmas who have won? There you go. Good job. All right. Oh, wow. It's about to get heated in here. It's like The Outsiders all over again. I'm a little scared. Okay, I'm going to give this over to Mrs. Bailey. She's going to give us one last dance number.
All right, we have one final group number for you this evening, and here to introduce it is Phoebe and Finley.
Hi, I'm Phoebe. I'm a senior and a principal. Hi, I'm Finley, and I'm a junior and a principal dancer on Furnace Company. The next dance you're about to see is to a song called Feel Again by One Republic. A lyric that stands out to me in this song is, I was trying to love, but I feel nothing. My heart is numb. Before committing my life to Christ, nothing satisfied me. I learned that earthly joys are temporary and often not as good as we think. However, God's love sustains and is everlasting. This song reminds us that no earthly joys compare to the joy we feel in Christ.
A verse that comes to mind as I've been dancing to this song is 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, anyone in Christ is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. We hope you enjoy Feel Again.
It's been a long time coming since I've seen your face. I've been everywhere and back, trying to replace everything that I had till my feet went numb. Praying like a fool, it's been on the run. Heart still beating, but it's not working. It's like $1 million phone that you just can't ring. I reached out trying to love, but I feel nothing. Yeah, my heart is numb. But with you, I feel again. Yeah, with you, I can feel again. Yeah. I reached out trying to love, but I feel nothing. Oh, my heart is numb. But with you, I feel again. Yeah, with you, I can feel again. But with you, I feel again. Yeah, with you. Ever since you know me, I was a lonely soul, but that's the only. A little wiser now from what you show me. Hey, I feel again, feel again. Ooh.
All right, nice job, ladies. Alrighty, we have come to the end of our evening, and I have a special announcement that I need to make. So, traditionally I announce the spring musical at the end of Evening in the Furnace because we are about to kick off into auditions and etc. It is a challenge every year to come up with the right show for the right group and to figure out how to contrast it over the 4 years that students are part of our musical theater program. This year, I decided to consider what our new building has to offer us, because with that new building comes some new opportunities to do a kind of musical that requires some of the things that are over in that building. So, without further ado, our spring musical. So we have not done this musical for the last 15 years at Wheaton Academy, and part of the reason why we are going to do it this year is with the new Idea Lab and with the new film and TV studio that we now have. We can make a bunch of silent films. We can make a stage that is capable of having rain for real happen on it. So my one encouragement to you is just because you see a lot of tap dancing, I wouldn't be intimidated. I know how to teach people how to tap, and I'm happy to teach anyone who is open to learning. So all the audition materials are going to be up on campus in this next coming week. If you have ever wanted to be a part of the musical, this one has a lot of needs. We need people who can dance. We need people who can sing. We need people who are really funny and can create all kinds of different characters. So if that's something you're interested in being a part of, the Spring Musical, in the same way with Furnace Company, is a community of people who are there to support and cheer each other on and tell an amazing story. So let's pray together tonight and thank our Lord for that opportunity tonight. Dear Jesus, we are so thankful that you are a God who has been so faithful and present here at Wheaton Academy. We're thankful for our new building, for all the things that it offers to us. We're thankful for a school that celebrates and supports the arts. We're thankful, Lord, for students who are willing to use their gifts even when it's risky and hard. And we're thankful most of all, Lord, for your Son. We ask, Lord Jesus, as we go from this place, that we would remember that all the gifts that we have are truly from you. It's in Jesus' name, and all God's people said, try out for Singing in the Rain!